All right, I'm here with Stef. Stef works at Trusted Sec here, and she's one of the speakers here at TRISS. Stef, why don't you talk about what your topic was? You already spoke, right?
Yes, I did.
Okay, yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
My topic was on the new NIST 2.0
Oh, okay.
for the Cybersecurity Framework, or CSF, as we know it.
Yep.
And just some of the changes we go through. The original version was more geared towards, industry and manufacturing, whereas the 2.0 kind of includes the governance and risk assessment part.
Okay.
And kind of similar to ISO
They
and
added
PCI.
governance into there, yeah.
Yeah, at
And then
governance.
switch everything around.
They
and
did.
Keep you on your toes.
Yeah,
you know?
they made it more like the hub and spoke because
Yeah.
governance is
Made it a wheel because everybody needs a wheel onto
Yep.
it, right?
Yep, and made it an iterative process, so you just keep doing all the
Yep. Gotcha.
So, but yeah, they kind of just reorganized some of the groups. Governance
Okay.
was in some of the core NIST groups,
Mainly
but
in the identity one.
yeah.
Type of thing, yeah.
So it's kind of nice that they've kind of picked some other areas too, like supply chain
Yep.
and some of the risk management stuff. And that's where I think it really helps, because having a good governance foundation helps you kind of identify those risks. And what I really liked about the 2.0 was you can kind of have your justification for your risk on why you're doing it. So it kind of makes a little more sense as opposed to we're just going to do the thing because they tell us to do the thing.
Yeah, exactly. Check box it, type of thing. Now, you've been involved with some of the assessments with customers and everything.
Yep.
Are they liking the new version? Yes, no, indifferent?
I think they like it because it's kind of like choose your own adventure. Like some
Okay.
things are nice that you can scope them out, as far as maybe you're just building software and you're not relying on supply chain and raw materials. So some of those could be not applicable, or vice versa. If you're just making glass, then maybe you're not developing apps.
Yeah.
So it's kind of nice to be able to know where you should put more of a heavy focus and prioritization
Gotcha.
on.
And they put a lot of work into a lot of their profiling and some of their small business stuff.
Yeah.
So I thought that was good that they basically had a whole bunch of support stuff, not just rearrange a whole bunch of controls.
Yes.
They now actually showed like all the different support and everything. So
Yeah, so I think it kind of fits everybody now. I think a lot of people used to think it was just for like big industry and big manufacturing and innovation and scientific kind of research, and now it's used across the board. And I think it's a really good starter framework if you just don't even know where you are in any of that compliance space.
Yeah, you're probably right, especially here in the States and everything, but like that's probably the de facto one. Like again, if you don't know, that's probably the where to start. Type of thing. So
no, I totally agree, because across seas it's more ISO.
Right.
So I think
it's heavier on the documentation, so you got to know what you're getting into, with that. So
yes.
Yeah, absolutely. So switching topics and everything, TRISS so far, do you like it? Anything stand out to you that you really like, talks or?
I love it here. I think we have so much more room compared to where we used to be at the Monroeville Convention Center.
Oh, yeah.
As John would joke, we have doors now. So we've upgraded and got ourselves some fancy glass doors and pretty lights.
Yeah.
But I've noticed there's been a lot more good collaborative space. The flow seems better. It's not as congested.
Right.
I've heard pretty good things. I thought our talks were excellent so far today. Even for me, it was hard because the CISO panel was going on at the same time as mine. And then there's another good panel. There's so many great panels today and talks. It's hard to choose.
Yeah, I know. I really like a lot of the panels that they had with the GRC, the small business, women in security, and then the CISO one, type of thing. Like all of it is like, well, those are great panels, to have.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Unfortunately working like some of the booth here, and hopefully they recorded that. I don't know if they recorded it or not, but we'll see. So,
Okay.
All right. Thank you, Steph.
Thank you.